Arion Neighborhood, aka AB. Blessings, everyone. So look, because we live in a selfish as a whole without the spirit of God, because it's a world that doesn't actually, we pick and choose what God we want, you know what I mean? And, as far as what we want from God, and I'll let you have this, and I want you to do this for me, but I'm not really willing to give this up, and I'm not really willing to go through this, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really willing to go through the fiery trial. What's the fiery trial? Nobody's coming through besides God. Not my will, but not yours. That what does that look like? That looks like not always trying to go save yourself. God says once you lose a life, you'll find it on this side. So basically, God wants to put you in a position to where you don't know you don't need to know everything. You don't know where the next, I ain't gonna say the next meal, but you don't know where the next steps are, or you don't know everything, but allow God to show you in His timing. And in the meantime, He's going to maintain you. You may not like it because, we like to take everything into our own hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait for God. I'm just going to do whatever and hope God, is, or hope, I can just add God on top of it. You get what I'm saying, basically? And I'm going to say that God did this and that, but really I just did this and that. And God just pretty much, He didn't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like God actually orchestrated that, if that makes sense. And so, see, God is generational, and so is Satan. And just period. That's just the laws. And so, when people talk about open doors to the devil, open or covenants and stuff like that, what we don't understand is our actions do affect our blood, our bloodline. If you over here doing this and that can really affect your cousin, your brother, your uncle, and all that, your children. And we don't think like that. We're not taught to think like that in this world. Your life is your YOLO. You only live once. You can do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you can do what people are not saying, what the world's not saying is you can do whatever you want to do, but just understand that's going to affect everybody connected to you. Anybody with your blood, anybody in relationship, anybody at your job. You want to call off and be selfish, or you want to not show up, and I had to realize that too. That's going to affect now the boss got to hurry and find somebody else and to fill in, and people working overtime, people that need a break, somebody that needs to go see their mother in the nursing home or whatnot, or you over here want to go do this witchcraft and do these things because you need some money, and and you're in a desperate situation. Well, what that's doing is open up the door for all your children, all your cousins, all your brothers, all your sister, for the devil to attack